What's going on, guys? So I want to kind of do a little technical breakdown on Moderna mRNA. Wish I would have taken part of this short, but I was playing Tesla today, so I kind of really didn't want to take my eyes off of that at the time as I was managing a trade. But I kind of knew going in. We had the news that the Moderna CEO kind of deleted his social media. He was selling some shares, this, that, and the other. You kind of already knew that there was going to be a little bit of selling pressure going into the day, just based off of what was kind of circulating and floating around in the pre-market. So congratulations to everyone who took a short position on Moderna today. Hopefully you guys locked in those profits, held on to a runner to see what tomorrow brings. But if we kind of just take a look at the overall chart, what I do have pulled up is the hourly time frame here, and I'm kind of just marking out some supply and demand levels to kind of see where potentially we can get in on the trade. So one of the key areas of interest that I'm looking at here is exactly where we tag down here at 138.14. So you can see here 6 a.m. right as pre-market was coming to an end and the market opened, we had a nice flush, and that second hour candle continued the confirmation of this flush down to where we tagged 138, and then we pretty much just consolidated in a nice tight range for the rest of the day. With that being said, if we take a look all the way going back over here almost 3 weeks ago, you can see where we tagged 3 weeks ago on Monday. And that same price was 138. So if the last time we tagged this area, we had a strong demand zone, a strong buy area come in at this particular level, and we had a nice bounce here for about almost 2 days where it held that level. As we came into a little bit of supply here, created a little bit of a double top, sold off, however, let me just bring up my drawing tool. We made a higher low. Okay, so you can see here, if this is our low and we bounced off, kind of held this level for 1 day, going on 2 trading days, kind of broke down a little bit. This acted as an area of resistance. When we did come down, we also did make that higher low. And when we made that higher low, we kind of shot up and ran a little bit more to where ultimately we were rejected at the 200-day moving average on the 1 hour time frame, where we kind of just consolidated sideways, and we've just been trickling down ever since. We did have this gap down here last Tuesday, found a little bit of support down here at this previous level, bounced off, traded sideways, and obviously we got that news on the Moderna CEO. So the market did not like that, and they sold it rather aggressively. So going into tomorrow, here's what I want to watch. I want to watch two things. Let's keep an eye on a potential bounce if we can kind of clear out this supply. If we can clear out this supply from consolidation here, we are going to have some room to 150. So it's going to give us anywhere between 5 and 8 points worth of room if we can bust through, maybe back test intraday, and then kind of work higher. This would act as a pretty good opportunity to play a long bounce, whether you want to buy some shares or you want to buy calls and you're looking more so for a day trade and or a scalp. But if you're looking for a bigger move to the downside, let's say that we get continued selling pressure, the overall market is weak, what we would be looking for here is a breakdown of this consolidation through 138. That would be confirming these lows here and would actually be the start to another leg down. So what you would be looking for is a flush through the 138 and some type of consolidation, if not bounce. And when we reject that bounce is when you're going to look to take this position short. Obviously, you're going to want to clear up. Some profits if we kind of pull up the daily chart and kind of see, what is our next point of interest here from a profit taking standpoint. And we can kind of see that we've got a little bit of a double bottom down here right around 116, 117. So if I just kind of draw a trend line, and then I'll go back to the hourly chart so we can see where that would take us. Go back to the hourly chart here, and I'm going to kind of make this a little bit smaller and zoom this in just a little bit. So you can see here, if we do lose this consolidation sometime between now, the after hour session or pre-market, and we get an initial crack, what we would look for is look for that bounce and rejection, and then this is where you want to take your short position. You're obviously going to want to cover your profits anywhere between 135, 130, 120, 118. But definitely if you get some sort of continued selling pressure, you're going to want to close that position right around 118, just due to the fact that you do not want it to come down here, tag this area, and quickly wick back up, and you start to lose some of those profits and or go negative in that position. I hope this video helps you guys. If you guys want more information like that and you guys are looking for different stocks to trade in some levels, definitely join my Discord. That link is down in the description box below. Also, check out my website, evolutiontraders.com, as I do have private channels on my Discord for my personal plays that I am, stocks that I'm trading, watch list, signals, so forth and so forth. Also, on my website, I do have a lifetime membership deal where I kind of give you my scalping strategy as well as my understanding the process strategy on how you can really benefit playing long, short, bear market, chop market, distribution market, bull market. Doesn't really matter what market, but you can always kind of find an area of opportunity to get in and potentially make some money on these stocks. With that all being said, guys, I'll see you guys all in the next trading video. Do me a favor, a huge favor. Give me a thumbs up on this video, as that helps my video get out to more people. I want as many people to know about my channel as possible, so that would really help me out. I would highly appreciate that. But until next time, guys, I'll see you guys all in the next trading video.